Hi, this is Satirs from ProBloggingSchool.com. This evening I just would like to um, talk to you about the concepts that people have in their subconscious mind that actually hold them back from from having success in life and in different things and sort of online. And it sort of started out just I see this kind of thing all the time, right? But I just happened to go a few nights ago to a party, okay? And it was a party and it was all mainly people who are all vegan and vegetarian. And I, started having a conversation with some people and was having some, interesting conversations. And I got to this guy who was here, and we started talking to him about, what he was doing. And he basically told me that, he was doing websites and, a bit like internet marketing and SEO consulting and stuff like that, which is similar to what I do. So I don't normally, in normal everyday life, come across so many of those people. I normally meet all those people, on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and so on. So it was quite unusual for me to just bump into someone at random, that's doing sort of similar things to myself, so it was quite interesting. But anyway, we started talking about basically what I was doing and so on and so forth, and I basically told him about business I was in, and it was really funny because he was actually really interested, obviously, because I'm in internet marketing and webmaster and stuff like that. He was really interested about what I was doing until he asked me how much money I had made at the business that I'm doing. And I basically told him the figure that I had generated in the last year. And when he heard the figure, he said, he basically said, I wouldn't be interested in that, I wasn't trying to sell it to him. I was just basically telling him what I was doing, answering a question. And I says, what do you mean? He says, I'm not interested, he says, in making a lot of money. I'm really not interested in making a lot of money. I'm, in a lot of vegan groups and stuff, and we don't really, I just like to have enough money to get by and pay my bills, and that's it really. I'm not really interested in having money, and this, unfortunately, is a fact, that is shared by so many people, whether it's consciously or subconsciously. The most of the time, it's subconsciously. People have these beliefs installed inside them subconsciously, and this is what their mind's telling them. So whenever an opportunity pops up, whenever something comes in front of them that can be sort of life-changing or income-changing or, just completely transform their business or their life or whatever, they actually turn it down because of the fear of making too much money. People have really got a fear that if you make too much money, that you're greedy, yeah, and they have a lack mentality, so if you have a lot of money, it means that someone somewhere else, it's like you're stealing it off somebody or something, right? It's like you're sort of stealing it off them, which is sort of really crazy, Now there's a lot of people with no money, fair enough. And okay, some of them have just, some of them maybe fell into situations or whatever, but the majority of people if you sit down and you watch their actions and you watch what they do, you watch the way they behave and so on, it is so predictable. It is so predictable to tell the people who have money from the people who don't have money. Because the people who don't have money or aren't making money always have a big list of, you know, reasons and excuses why not to make money and why they shouldn't make money, and, you know, why having money's greedy and stuff like that. And, you know, the bottom line is, you know, we all only have, you know, a limited period of time, obviously, on this earth, yeah? And by telling yourself these things, right, these false beliefs which have been sort of put into a lot of people and programmed into a lot of people over the years about money, you're really cutting off a lot of stuff, you know. You know, you're cutting off the ability to be able to help other people, to be able to have money to help other people. You're cutting off your ability to be able to travel and see things and broaden your horizons. You're cutting off the opportunity to be able to pay for, you know, personal development and stuff that will transform your income, transform your business, transform your relationships, transform the relationships of people around you. You know, there's so many things that you're sort of thrown out the window by being stuck with that, you know, mentality in your head. So, I mean, it's very important to, you know, get rid of that mentality, because that mentality is going to severely restrict your life and hold you back and from doing any, you know, from really doing anything. If you have that sort of mentality, anything that you know, push away, anything that you push away or, you know, have low on your list of values is going to disappear. Do you know what I mean? So if you sort of say, I don't need money, well then guess what? You're going to have a lot of days with no money. You know, you have no money for food, you have no money to feed your children, you know, you have no money to buy the property of your dreams, you have no money to buy the car of your dreams, you have no money to go on holiday, you have no money to help anybody who's in financial trouble, you have no money to help, you know, people or organisations to help other people. You know, and by choosing, you know, by having that sort of bad relationship with money, you're making it so that you're never going to actually have any money to do anything. You're basically chasing it away. So it's like, you know, burning it or throwing it out the window. You know, it's going to go to other people who appreciate it, other people that, you know, realise the value, you know, the value of, you know, being able to, you know, buy organic food for their family and their kids, you know, not poison them with GMOs, the value of, you know, being able to drive a decent car and not have to, you know, spend hundreds of dollars or hundreds of pounds every week, you know, fixing bits and pieces in your car or driving an unsafe car. The value of being able to have freedom and, you know, go where you want to go and, you know, take a holiday when you want to take it and go to the places you want to go, instead of, you know, trying to go to some other place because it's the only place you can afford to go, because you have, you know, programmed your mind in that way. So it's very important to think about your program and thinking about what the messages you're putting out for yourself, because you really don't want to, you know, live a life of lack. You know, you don't want to live, and, you know, you want to be able to enjoy your life. You want to be able to have the things, you know, that you need and desire, and be able to help other people and do stuff. So, you know, chasing away money and saying stuff like that and actually not joining a business or not being in a business because you think you're going to make money, or too much money, or you're going to look greedy to people because you're making a lot of money, you know, that's absolutely, you know, ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's, you know, it's absolute antique, you know, training. It's things, you know, people have heard, you know, from, you know, a very, very old type society, you know, an old type society, and that old programming about, you know, oh yeah, you know, greedy people. Even the movies and stuff are always geared towards the, you know, the rich people are greedy and they're stealing everything and they're crooks, and the poor people are always very gracious, and, you know, they're always helping everybody, they're cheerful. And, you know, I mean, you only have to take the Titanic movie, you know, and look at the Titanic movie to see, you know, the rich people were all sort of, you know, having guns and, you know, telling them, paying their way to get onto the boats and escaping, and, you know, they were nasty and boring and all that. And, you know, the heroine in the movie, she met this guy, and he, you know, was broke, he hadn't a penny, and he was so fun and so full of all the joys of spring, and went down with all the poor people in the world dancing and joyful and happy, and, you know, everything was absolutely wonderful. So, you know, every day you're getting so much negative programming like that, you know. You know, we're all getting that. You know, it's not a wonder from the traditional media. It's not a wonder that people sort of think it's bad to be greedy, or it's bad to have money, or whatever, you know, because they think all, you know, rich people are all crooks and stuff. But really, the truth about it is that money, you know, doesn't only makes you more of what you already are, you know. So if you're a nasty crook or whatever, you know, probably if you've a lot of money, you know, it means you'll be able to buy more crooks to work for you or something, so you'll probably be even nastier crook because you have your money. Yeah. But I mean, if you're a good person and you help people, and you help people to change their lives, and you know, help your friends, and you do stuff like that, you know, you're actually going to be helping people, you're going to be improving their lives, you're going to be having a better life yourself, your family's going to be having a better life, you know. So why on earth would you ever, you know, change that? Why would you ever let your negative, limited beliefs that you've heard or seen or been programmed, why would you change that? You know, why should your, you know, children grow up, you know, thinking there's not going to be enough food? Or, you know, why should your children growing up thinking they should drive around in a, you know, in a car with the back hanging out of it that's, you know, 30 years old? Or, you know, why should you have to live like that, you know, to fit in with a certain mindset of some small-minded people? So you really don't want to do that. You need to catch on to that, you know. If you're doing that, if you're one of these people who's actually doing that, you need to really think about it. And a lot of people are held back from making more money, not because they don't know how to make more money, not because they haven't got an opportunity to make more money or a better lifestyle, but because subliminally they're afraid that if they make more money, people won't like them, people won't want to be around them, you know, people will think they're greedy, and so on and so forth, and all these different reasons. And that subconscious programming is what holds loads and loads of people back from making more income and more money and having a better lifestyle and helping their whole family and, you know, circle to be able to improve their lifestyle as well. So if you find this video of value and interesting, if you just feel free to, if you haven't already, just click the button below here just to subscribe to my channel for whenever more videos come out. And I'd much appreciate as well if you maybe put a comment on your thoughts just underneath the video here. And if you click the like button, that would also be much appreciated. If you're not on my YouTube channel, and if you're on my website and you want to find out more about what I do, if you just click the link below, or the big button, there'll be a big red button below. You can click on that and enter your email, and you'll be able to find out more about what I'm doing as well. So that's it for today. Until the next video, and I'll talk to you again soon.